And of course, you know, really felt like fall today, so picked the fall level. So opening up with a shockwave. Good at 86%, that's some solid damage. What we're looking for from, oh, he goes opens up with a phantom kick. Oh man, that hurts. Big damage. Another shockwave. This ought to put him down to a grit. And it did. So both next hit should win from either side. He dashes right into a shockwave. And that is enough. Lowe takes the first round. I had a guess. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident Lowe could pull a 4 out of 5. Oh, hi, Hyena. I was doing a secret stream. I can't argue that. If he actually pulls a 10-10. Woo. He's looking good, though. He got the first round. All right, no phantom kick this time. Man, he is just loving that shockwave. I think Pyro's going to like the results. And the fact that Lowe was top 4 in the last tournament was amazing. We almost had a Skull Gomora win. Well, DazedDave is oh, he's right back in there. But I did not see a grit from Lowe's side. There's our first foolery, but it might be too little too late. And it was. Lowe 2-0 is taking the first round. Not bad. And of course, he runs on with like a Racky-like build with lower skill to make up for higher stats elsewhere. Alright, so Lowe is versing his first speedster, the boss run, but misses the 50-50. Zen Light Bullet, bit of damage. Oh, misses the 76. Lowe can just sit in slot 1 all day. Opts to the tail smash. JollyRancher with a bit of a lead now. Nope, no surprise laser. Lowe is dancing tonight. Dashed is into nothing, it looks like. No tail again. JollyRancher with a bit of a lead now. Alright, now he's pushing forward. The grid is still up on Lowe's side, so he's got time. He's going to need 2 hits, though, minimum. Hey, Shockwave is a good start. If he can get in one more swing, one more connection, and he takes the round. 15%, hits nothing. I think JollyRancher's taking this first round. And he does. Dun, 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 dun. The only saving grace for Lowe is that JollyRancher doesn't have heavy anti-tank moves. They're consistent, but, you know, Monster Rancher's Monster Rancher. Oh, man, 77-79, double miss. Hits the 46%. So JollyRancher in a bit of a bind. He has another grit left, so Lowe's going to have to at least hit him 2 more times for the knockout. If he doesn't knock him out, one more hit will put him in a really good position, forcing JollyRancher to KO. Bond Wings is up now. He's going to have to get the slot 1. I don't think even Shockwave could hit. He goes for Flame Radiation at 6. It's nothing. JollyRancher needs to hit, so if Lowe can dance, he's still in this. Or stay in slot 2. Nope, he's in trouble. That is it. JollyRancher wins 1 for the bosses. It is a very scary build because I believe the CaptainMetron's punch from slot 1 is like plus 20 or plus 18. So you can drop a ton of skill and just put it all in the power. And everything Metron has is like double buff. So you're looking at Fury and Villainous. This Villainous doesn't kick off until the last 20 seconds, I think. Or it's 3 hits, I don't remember. I think it's 3 hits. So if by some miracle Lowe misses, it screws up the combo and CaptainMetron wouldn't be able to do Fit to Survive or Villainous on the third hit. But CaptainMetron is just throwing hands or claws. Bam, big idiot, and there's Villainous. So POW damage, it's not going to do much. Look at that, only 600. And you know Lowe can bite harder. And that's going to be a few thousand. 4,000. CaptainMetron, huge lead. And Lowe does not have the guts to follow this one up. But he stays on his feet. So that's a win. All right, Lowe, what do you got? All right, Shockwave, tried and true. Not bad, not bad. I think the strategy is Lowe's going to have to miss with something to mess up CaptainMetron. So whatever Lowe decides to attack with, he honestly needs to miss so he doesn't walk into Villainous. Or CaptainMetron can miss, which would also be bad for him. So he needs to miss. He didn't. All right, so this is going to be a problem. So Villainous lasts for 20 seconds. Fit to Survive is up. Lowe barely kept his grit. But that Villainous is supreme defense against power. And big crater would be awesome. Oh, an intelligence attack, which is something that could have busted right through Villainous. Unfortunately, that is it. Metron takes that one. The boss is on the E. Alright, Lowe, so against one of the OGs, that's how he does. And this build that Mura's using it's very scary, and if you're going to play like casually on one player, it's a really good build to use. Good early monster. But yeah, this is before we optimized what we know as our meta. This is before we figured out a ton of the personality manipulations. You know, all the min-maxing. This is before all that. And he's still really strong, which is a testament to Aelfric's ability to make a Kaiju. And of course the Dada being broken as all hell. That is scary. Like I said, I don't know if Lowe can pull something off. It's going to be amazing to see. Hey, it's fair. Yep, starting a challenge mode for this game. And it's going to be a boss rush. And right now we're using the Skull Gomora to do the inaugural run. And I'll post up the rules and all that. But the goal is to use only a Golza or a Gomora. And the breed that has the highest score is going to be the bottom of the A, and the loser will be the top of B. Because we know the Golza and Gomora represent that gate, but we didn't know who deserves to be an A. And although the Skull Gomora won't count, we're giving Lowe here the inaugural run since he's part Gomora. But we are on boss number 4. This is the OG Mura. Kind of having a blast going down memory lane with a lot of these characters. But I hope you're doing well, Sphero. Alright, so Lowe, distinct advantage in the second round. Good job. Alright, so Bone Wings is up for Mura. Big whiff. Lowe, you're looking good now. Ah, 20% though, that's scary. That's going to help. Good boost in guts with the cookies. Going for the long shot. Long shot. Yep. Yes, fair. It's Golza, Gomora. You do a boss rush. You can DM me if you want to watch. If not, I'll post up a VOD and post up your score. And you verse 10 bosses, and the person with the high score wins, basically. But I'll post up the score each time a run is complete. And Mura's going to take that one 2-0. All right, Lowe, this is boss number 5. Good luck. Ghoulie made his debut really early this year and came out very strong, firing all cylinders. I was hoping to get a Nova to do it, and he does it just fine. So thankfully, Lowe's staying in slot 1. He goes to slot 3 and eats a crazy gas. It's all but over. Slot 1 is the best slot for a tank to be in. And he pushed him right into the gas. Oh, God. And that's going to be withering. Even with the cookies, he still lost a good amount. And he's poisoned. If that puts him to 1, that's going to be unfortunate. But at least it won't set off that cookie, though. Okay, there you go. Whew. So yeah, poison can take off self-repair, but not overnight. But that is round 1. Well, yeah, nice quick stream. We'll load up the high score and get the challenge rolling. Yeah, stay out of slot 3, Lowe. Stay out of slot 3. Okay. Dodging 50 guts is pretty good. Ah, damn. And a quick dash from Lowe eats the remainder of his guts. No poison, at least. Yeah, that poison from Constrict is about the only thing that's favored Ghoulie. But if Ghoulie backs up into red crazy gas again. And he's going for it again. Ah, he got it. All right, Lowe's in trouble because Lowe needs to do 2 hits with that poison on board. Should be 1. Ah, damn, the Hellball's missing. That is such a cool looking attack. Lowe has just pure style. Alright, this is no good. Alright, so Ghoulie's looking to take that one. These bosses, ooh, not easy. Alright, MistaBlueRay representing boss number 6. Good luck, Lowe. But Sphera, the only 2 spots that were very specifically chosen was DazedDave as the first monster because it became the poster child of our whole tournament scene. And of course, the final monster is LaserZebra for single-handedly single-handedly ending the tank meta and winning the most amount of tournaments. Damn, Lowe's advantage is gone. MistaBlueRay is looking good, but Lowe has all the guts. Oh, big dodge of 77. Damn, that dodge costed him. Lowe had it. Lowe had it. But yeah, once the Golza or Gomora is ready, they DM me. And, you know, we try to find out if they want to watch the stream or I'll just post a VOD of their score. Like, I don't really care who the gatekeeper is. I just want to keep beating whoever's high scores up. So if they went with the Gomora, I want to beat them with the Golza. If they went with the Golza, I want to beat them with the Gomora. Or if it's just a high score, I think I just want to beat, I'm going to do it. That's my angle anyways. So MistaBlueRay aggressive and out the gate. Big shot. Oh man, that was a big shockwave. No grits are gone from either side. Still no grits gone from either side. Oh, it did win one of Pyres. I wasn't sure. Thank you, Hyena. So they all won. I thought Gamblord did, but I knew he did exceedingly well in all the tournaments. So yeah, they're all champions. And look at that. There is some life in Lowe. So yes, they all won. So our first third round of the night. Oh, he hits the magma. Nice damage. No grit though, but that's a big hit. Oh, I see that rotating tail though. Oh, we're not getting it. Scratch is, you know, a little chunk here and there, but Lowe has a great advantage now. Oh, and there it goes. At least MistaBlueRay will give Lowe both his cookies. And he kept his grit. He kept his grit. And there goes MistaBlueRay. So Lowe is still in this. All right, next hit wins. Aggression here. Oh, it wasn't enough. Low roll on the damage. He's in trouble, and that is it. 2-1. Damn, I thought Lowe had that. All right, so slot 2 is very dangerous for Lowe. He stays in slot 3 and 4, he's going to look good. Dr.Giggles does not like using slot 3 or 4 for any reason. All right, he missed the first one, hits the radiation on the second. Good wither. He throws the bean. Gets hit by the bean, but he didn't have too much guts to lose, thankfully. All right, he's got 2 hits in him, but Lowe still got a good amount of life in him. But Dr.Giggles has way too much aggression today. Yep, this is not looking good. That was power. There are plans. Oh, there will be plans. Yeah, I think I'm going to put up a Garamon bounty, and I'm going to try to get Pigman, the one with the balloon. Damn. Oh, I know I've seen it. I don't remember anything. I'm old. My memory's terrible. All right, Giggles up by 1. Hits the Death Scheme attack. That is Dr. Giggles' strongest attack right now. But Lowe's not in a bad spot. This could do some damage. And they are even. Though the guts regen of a Belial is terribly fast. And sharp senses. We forgot Dr. Giggles had that. Big hit. No grit though. So they're both still looking good. No grit on either side. The guts cookies on Lowe is really good. There's the grit on Giggles. Lowe can take this one next out. Do it. Oh yeah, if Lowe swings, Lowe's gonna take this one. Lowe needs to swing. Please swing, Lowe. He does, and we have a dodge. That is the second time. Yeah, that's the second time Lowe lost the match because of a dodge. That is unfortunate. All right, Lowe. Lowe's fought nearly all these monsters. The only real new one for Lowe was Mura, the OG. All right, so Gamblord dancing. He doesn't have a lot. Well, he said he has a good amount in the speed, but it's not maxed. So Lowe's looking at 50-60s versus 20-30s. As I say that, the 35 is right there. All right, I meant 50-60s from slot 1. Still, 30% is not as bad as, normally could be. So Gamblord with a huge advantage. And he presses it. One more hit will do it. Lowe needs 3 hits. Lowe's just saving energy for the next round. This is definitely a hard mode boss rush. And we definitely have a good balance of tanks and speedsters in it, so you can't just make a counter build and expect to clear it all. Half of the bosses eat the other half alive. So if you're a speedster, you'll do well against the tanks. If you're tanks, you do well against, you'll have to worry about the anti-tanks. He didn't get the grit, so Lowe is looking very good. Oh, damn. Lowe's still going to get his chance. Lowe will get 1 chance. All right, here it comes. This is your shot. He's going to be close. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, yeah. Gamblord takes it 2-0. That was very close again for Lowe. Yeah, so here we go. Boss number 9. All right, there's that bite. So Comet was ready to start life tapping and withering, which is just terrible against the big 3. And, oh, chomp down. Awesome attack. There's the wither. There's the life tap. If he sits in slot 2 and 3, he's going to be pretty sad. I don't know how well the AI is going to sit in the middle, though. He's burned, so he's eating a little bit of his own guts on his movements. Yeah, if you stay in slot 2 and 3 low, that's the way. He's got his cookies. He's in trouble, though. He opts for a shock. Oh my god. And we love Monster Rancher. Yeah, Hyena, you're saying the 70s, 80s don't seem to hit us much. Alright, so Lowe stays on his feet. The advantage and win goes to Comet on that one, but not by much. Oh my god. That Mochi murders. Like, not even, like, third kind, like, doesn't win most of the time. My best one against that Mochi is my bird on, and that depends on if he's just slamming him. If he keeps doing that press, I just can't beat that Mochi. All right, big lead from Lowe, and Comet cries out in pain. And as the next time we do a boss rush challenge, that Mochi's going in. All right, so Lowe dancing, returning the favor on that huge miss he had earlier. Oh. Commentator's curse. And he dashes the last of his guts out the window. He could hold it. If he sits to slot 1, Comet shouldn't be able to do enough damage to kill him. Uh-oh, the life's a bit close though. He needs it. Oh, God. All right, so he slaps him right back just as hard. Oscillating waves. Oh, I don't know if that, I think 5 hit points just separated that. Huge dodge though. All right, Lowe, did you take this round back? He did not. Comet takes it 2-0. Here we go, the final boss. Okay, this may be Lowe's hardest matchup. And there it is, destructive light bullets. Lowe not having self-repair, such a good call. Because very few monsters will just one-shot him into that grove. LaserZebra is known for doing that one-shot, and he is pissed. Alright, so Lowe's in trouble. And there goes that first round. LaserZebra, surgically made, very precise. And it's a good anti-tank formula. Strong anti-tank tech, lower skill, higher damage. Struggles against other speedsters, but that's when you usually have a slot 1 that's super accurate. So if you're going to be a tank against an anti-tank, it's usually sitting in slot 1. There hasn't been too many anti-tanks in slot 1. I think King Joe with self-destruct, but we don't see that too often because I'm the only idiot who makes them. For lightweight, that is. Self-destruct and lightweight's a death sentence. Oh man, he blows 2 hits away. Can't even get on the board. At least hit him once. And Laser's never shown mercy, nor will he ever. Doesn't care how many tournaments a monster's been to, he'll always try to win. And doesn't look like Lowe's even going to get a single swipe. That is it. Zebra showing why he's the final boss. All right, Lowe completes the first boss rush run at 1 win. Yep, that is brutal. He had several rounds where he could have done it, or at least taken it, at least forcing it around 3. That is unfortunate, though. But he did get 1 round 3 against boss number 6, which was none other than MistaBlueRay. It's tough, Sarah.